Welcome back to another video, guys, from here in Jakarta. And right now we are at the beautiful Istiqlal Mosque. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but anyways, so before we explore a little bit of this mosque, I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit of the history of the country and this mosque itself. As you guys can see right behind me, there is a church. Even though that Indonesia is a predominantly Muslim country, actually, in fact, 87% of the people here in Indonesia is Muslim. Still are a lot of Christians and other faiths that reside within Indonesia. About 350 years ago, the Dutch, or Holland, or the Netherlands, whatever you want to call them, they came to Indonesia and they colonized. And as you guys can see, one of the things that they left behind with them was Christianity and that church. I actually just think that this is just such a beautiful display of Islam. Even though this is a Muslim country, they still have very much respect for any other religion. And right beside the biggest mosque in all of Southeast Asia, we have a church right there. How beautiful. But anyways, the reason why we came here is to explore the mosque, and right away we can see this is just such a beautiful structure right here. Although it is very unique, I haven't seen many of these styles of mosques anywhere else in the world. One thing to note is that a lot of the times mosques, they're very circular. But this mosque right here, as you guys can see, is very much more of a square type of structure. But anyways, either way, as I say before, all mosques are beautiful. Look at this, how incredible. Before we walk inside the mosque, I just wanted to walk around it so we could get a little bit of a better view of the outside area. You guys can look behind me and you can see all the way at the top over there. This is something that I've noticed here in Indonesia. There are these big balls that they like to put on the top of it. A very unique type of design that I haven't really seen. And another thing that I've noticed is that it very much reminds me of something like a university. In fact, this is a place of learning. A lot of people will come here, learn the Quran, and a lot of other things. One of the things that they do learn is about sustainability. In fact, this is the #1 sustainable place of worship in the world. Very recently, they put a bunch of solar panels and a bunch of different things to make it more eco-friendly. How amazing. But anyways, now the next thing that every single mosque has that you have to note is the minaret. That is the single minaret that they have here. When you go to a lot of different countries, for example, Turkey, Morocco, even Egypt, they have many different minarets. But this is very unique. As I said, for a few different things, Indonesia, they do it their own style. And that style is with one, which in my opinion, it's almost a very beautiful symbol of the oneness of Islam. Now we just walked a little bit around to give you a little bit more of a history lesson on this mosque specifically. So the name is actually called Istiqlal. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but what that means is independence. And this mosque was actually built after Indonesia finally got independence of the Dutch. And another monument that you can see in full view right next to the mosque, all the way over there, that is the obelisk of independence. Very beautiful, right beside the mosque. If you're looking to enter the mosque, one thing to note is that you actually have to put your shoes in this area over here. If you guys are a man, you have to wear something that actually covers your knees. For women, there's their own dress code. Look at this. Wow, how incredible is this? And by the way, as you guys can see by how huge this area is, this mosque actually holds 200,000 people. I could only imagine how it would look when it's all full. Another thing is that this is, I think I've already mentioned it, but this is the largest mosque in all of Southeast Asia. And I think it might be about the 6th or the 9th largest mosque in the whole entire world. And another thing that I wanted to say is, like, you could see how all of the surrounding areas, there's all of these little vines or whatever they're called, but this greenery where they have these leaves. And the reason why is because one of the focuses is sustainability. And you guys could literally see how there's a green area literally just on top of the roof of this structure. So beautiful. We are entering the prayer room, so I'm going to be a little bit more quiet for respect of the people that are praying. But wow, take a look at this. Wow, how incredible. Over there, that is the section for women, And as I believe this is supposed to be the area for men. And we're gonna walk a little bit closer. Wow, mashallah. This is so beautiful. Take a look at that. That you can see is a very common structure along all of the mosques. Very beautiful. And just take a look at everything. So incredible. Wow. And just for your information, if you didn't know, this is actually the home, Indonesia, to the largest Muslim population in the world. This is home of the Muslims, the mosques. And as you guys can see, it's a very beautiful example of Islam. Another thing to note is that the direction that the mosque is facing is of the direction of Mecca. So if you guys are ever here and you want to pray, it's as simple as looking straight and praying. And this is such a beautiful thing. Now, everywhere you go, all of the columns, they have Qurans everywhere. And I'm sure they probably have it in basically like all different types of languages. But this is so incredible. Even for people that are blind, they have it in Braille. Wow. This is another one of the facts on why Islam is such a beautiful religion. Although people might think that Islam is a predominantly Arab religion, that's actually very much not true. Because as I said before, Indonesia is literally an Asian country, and that is the country with the most Muslim people in it. And this just shows you an example of the beauty of Islam. Even in countries all across the world that don't speak Arabic, people will learn from the age of 6, they will learn the Quran cover to cover, all in Arabic. It's so beautiful. And to end the video, we've come to this area where we can see another display of the greenery here, all surrounding the mosque. So much greenery, so many trees, such beauty. They have the Indonesian flag waving, as well as a very beautiful view of the obelisk of independence. I'm not sure exactly what the name is, but that is the symbol of the independence. They finally became independent of Netherlands. Anyways, that's basically going to be it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.